Alright guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at Wolvax and Zarbeh and how they came first in the Fortnite Performance Evaluation Cup, looking over their strategies, their wins, and the mistakes they made throughout the cup and see how they came first place. Alright guys, we're starting off with game 1, Zarbeh and Wolvax, first place Evaluation Cup. First place Wolvax goes down, so Zarbeh has to solo clutch. He's looking in a pretty good position. He has 120 bills, a lot of it. It was easily clutchable. Scouts, low shockwave. It's a good play. Decides to take front side low ground. He can tank still and get a lot of shot. Most important part here is just not to be greedy in the zone. Nice, perfect. All he has to do in this situation now is just to stay front side. He's not really congested player, so he needs to find somewhere where he can get either on the left or right side of zone to pick a side. Nice, gets a really nice refresh there. 70 build, he has more than enough now to clutch. Nice fish, shot early, full zone. Nice, good shockwave on the height, so they don't see him. Preferably just drop a layer here in case that team would want to fight. But since he's picked the left side here, like height can't really see him as much. And like a lot of the lobby usually goes center, so he has a little bit of a dead side here. His height's distracted, he's third height, so he's literally covered by all these builds, so he has protection. All he has to do now is scout ahead. Once he notices that left side is free, he'll have this entire side to himself right here. Yep, scouts, finds that is free, drops 2 layers. It's a great layer change there. So now he has this entire side of zone to himself because he was early enough to make this zone. He sees he needs a refresh because he only has 30 bills. He can't really play too much chug here, so may as well just use them. Yeah, pull the max zone. All he has to do now is look for a place to shock it out of safety. Nice. Sticks to the right side because you see no one's claimed right side, everyone's in the middle. Sees low ground free. You can hear that a lot of people are in zone here behind and fighting. So instead of going front side, he's going to stay back to look for a potential kill. Nice. Finds the elim he needs. Everyone is fighting. All he has to do now is stay front because either going to pull up the mountain or it's going to continue going down, so he doesn't want to be on mid ground here. This is the point of the game where you have to decide, are you going to full send high or you need to claim low, because mid ground's the one that's going to be getting griefed the most here. Yep, makes a decision to try to take low. He has to fight at it. Nice, great kill. All they have to do now is just wait and try to secure the top 3. It's not his side from that. It's kind of wraps. Top 3, it's a duo and a solo left. He has no decision really here. He just has to go front fight. I guess the top 3 is a good clutch. It's going ahead, a pretty bad layer here. They're both really poor in this game, so 30 builds each. So they don't really have much choice here. So it's going to be a tough rotate no matter where they go, because one has a ball for Sonic rings, and one has nothing, so most likely a running rotate, probably stick right here. They're going to have to try go for an early refresh, do to the lack of mats that they have. Okay. I assume they're gonna try sneaking this top to look for this value. Could be getting a kill here if they can get into that team's back top. If that team comes back for the mats. So this is low-key a good play because they have no other options currently. See the team not coming. Managed to get 30 bills, not too bad. Just gotta use all the old tops here to get front. Nice, free rotate. Pulls back. So as long as they stay front here, they should be able to get a refresh quite early on. A lot of the lobby is behind them, so they have lots of opportunities to look around them. Get out. It's not worth it. So in this situation, they just need to be staying as front as possible just to look for a refresh. Because backside here, they're the most likely ones to get griefed, so they're not really going to find any opportunities here. Just waiting for Zarbeh to heal up, and then I think they'll be looking to get in a box. That mats are really looking really bad. Wolvax find opportunity. I think 40 actually here. Zarbeh manages to get a half decent loot from there. 40 builds, he can still clutch this up. He has a lot of shot you can play and he can pull back zone. All he has to do here is just stay away from all the teams and stay front for now. He has enough mats to survive this zone. So he seems to look for opportunity here to shock out. Well, unfortunately he has a sonic ring though, so he's probably just gonna have to roll right. Just get a low layer here. He sees heights above him, so he knows he can't. Beautiful shot there. Needs to get out of this box. Nice little mount refresh, 40 builds. He's picking the left side once again. He's this screen. No one's on him. He has mid-ground completely to himself. Everyone's distracted backside. In this situation, this way he has to make a decision because he sees now he's getting contested from both left and right side of mid-ground. He either has to drop a layer here and try claim front, or he needs to go up one, but up one I believe is second height. So we'll just take a look here. Because these like next few seconds are really crucial, whether he gets like top 8 or top 3 here. Because see, if he drops one layer down, there's one solo, and the entire front side is free. Low ground's already claimed, mid ground's heavily congested by 3 teams, and height has a free win because they're connected to these pretty much unbreakable trees. So in this situation, he has to make a really quick decision if he can scout ahead. He can see through these walls that there's 2 teams there, so he needs to make a decision here. Boom, finds a free kill on low ground. He knew he could go up there. Okay. Low ground's already claimed, so he's taking second low ground. This is pretty good. As long as he stays ahead here, they shouldn't really grief him too much, as long as he stays out their way. It's kind of unfortunate. He just took too long to get front there, so the team's already ahead. We're just looking back for a refresh, and he was there. So going into this game, taking height really early. Found a really nice layer and connected from both sides, from backside and front side. So the only thing now they have to do is just keep claiming it for this zone and stay ahead. They're getting chopped. It looks like they're getting contested from opposite height here. Zarbeh reconnects nicely. So here they see that zone is a max pull. So they see that this mountain on far side is potentially in zone, and also these wood cones in front of them. So they have to be as quick as they can here to try connect front side before someone else takes it in front of them. So you need to be really quick here. Both solo shockwave, claim front. So the target is here to get to this mountain. Once you claim this, it's almost impossible for anyone to get up to you. It's about like 30 tiles up, so someone would have to like double shock up to get to here. And this will almost guarantee the win with this play alone, as long as they play right. Nice. this, but he elevates even more, so it's literally impossible. And Wolvax takes the opposite height from him, so it's literally impossible for anyone else to get a different angle. They have angles on the entire lobby here, so it's impossible to get snuck up on. They're both holding each other here. So you can see the only real opponents in this game would be Prism and Dirty here, because they're the only ones that can directly shock up on them. There's no one else in their vicinity that can even get close to them in this situation. So Zarbeh is solely just targeting these two teams backside. Okay, Wolvax controls to stay ahead, yes, nice. Yeah. Just gonna connect. Nice, perfect. I mean, anyone that looks up in this scenario is not really going to contest High. High looks like so rich in this situation. They're connected by like hundreds of builds, and you'd assume it's a good team for them to be able to invest this much this early on. So it's high likelihood they don't get contested this game. They pull back zone, they can maybe connect back to old builds. This should secure it on its own, really. See a guy shocking around. All they have to do here is just spray second height and it's a guaranteed win. As long as no one can cut them off from front side. Should be fine. Another great play from Zarbeh here is that they see that they're really high up and they can connect to all builds really deep in zone to make it literally like impossible for anyone to take from front side. They tanked a little bit of zone just to make sure they're connected more. All they really need in this situation is one kill just to cap out their mats, and it should guarantee them the win. They have everything they need, max heals. Solo trying to take high off them. They see that they won't really have enough mats here just to fully close it out, so they either need to really apply a lot of pressure here and make sure everyone fights them, or they need to look for some loot. Yeah, Zarbeh spots some loot backside. Only 10 builds, so. See, in this scenario, they're wasting a lot of time here, like where they could be ending the game a lot faster. He should just be spamming his minigun here, just to get all the teams to be able to close out the game quicker. Because right now nobody's shooting in the entire lobby. Everyone on low ground has pretty much a free rotate. This guy's claiming low ground. He's solo low ground. He's solo. These guys should be dying right now constantly. Like everyone should be fighting each other. If Height applies enough pressure, they're all forced into like a smaller area where the game will be ended a lot quicker just for them pressuring. Final 2v2. So now they're just seeing who can play the more heal off, who's taking less storm sickness. I mean, they have 2 chugs, 3 chugs, so there's almost no way the other team's gonna have enough heal off to win this. So Wolvax has gone down to apply pressure, the other team plays it early. So it's just a free win. I don't know why they played separate chugs. They have 3. If this guy collected the coins, he'd be getting more white HP. Very interesting. Well, and there you go, that's a free win again. Here's a second win. We'll see how they manage to pull it off. I mean, interestingly, Zarbeh has a Rift Fish, so I wonder how they're going to be using that. Will they either take height or just... I'll find out. So they pop the Rift first moving. Yeah, they see height's too established, and they're playing from both sides, so it's impossible for them. Takes front side, high layer. Wolvax to get to him here, and then he's good. Decide to play low ground, just a bit risky in case it pulls back up. They seem to be preparing for next zone here. Pulls far. Yeah, I like this. They're taking front side mid ground really early here. It's a really dead game, so the only thing with these games is everyone's jumping in because they're so weak. So these are the most important games to stay ahead. There's so many like grief solos that will just be fighting. I don't know about this play, it's pretty unnecessary. Get a lot of loot already. So it seems like they're both like co-IGLing. Usually Zarbeh's the one topping, but Wolvax is taking over this game. Okay. Pulls back. They see height is not that high up, so they're scouting heavily here for height. Because height's made the mistake of topping over them, so giving them complete cover. Instead of height sticking to one side, they've gone for literally in the middle of the whole lobby. So now they're completely oblivious to Zarbeh and Wolvax here scouting up, and they're fully tunnel visioned on like the right side of the map. So here we got Strapped looking at edge zone, Thomas HD looking at edge zone, and they have no idea there's a guy right under them that could either like build up ramps to sneak up and they'll have 0 audio, guaranteed dead, or they can just get shocked on because they're only like 5 layers above them. So it's really smart of Wolvax here to look up because you can see that they made a mistake. Oh, free shockwave. See, completely oblivious. All it took was one shockwave and they had no idea they were coming, and that was free height take because he tagged him white. Beautiful shot by Wolvax. And they played it really well. They didn't force the fight. Once they got height, all they need to do now is just apply pressure and they have a free win now. A lot of mistakes that other people make is once they're contesting height and get a hard shot, they fully tunnel vision the fight, and that's what leads you to getting third fight or just full griefed on height for no reason. Just playing this well. Now secure the win. They know pretty much everyone alive in solo. They can play pretty aggro here. Yeah, all they just need to do now is stay up. 2 final solos. Close out the win. Zarbeh gets the kill. Beautiful.